Back to business, man. Faculty Lounge Podcast, episode 13. John J.
Elton Scott.
Hey, man. We have returned once again. What the hell was we just listening to, my brethren?
We probably gonna take that out.
All right, we can take it out. Anywho, we back, episode 13, man. It's hot. I'm so tired of being hot, man.
Yeah, man, it is pretty hot out here.
Yeah, but we made it.
Yeah.
We made it.
Hey,
busy week. A lot of things going on. A lot of new controversies.
Yeah.
What stands out to you, sir?
Mel B, man. I think I want to start with that, man.
You want to start with Mel B?
Because so many men have waited their whole life to give her what they really, really want. What they really want. And this motherfucker just up and do it on national TV.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like,
he was very bold.
Like, come on, man. How come he hasn't lost all his shit yet?
And then we didn't hear anything about it after it happened, right? The man, his name was Lewis Walsh.
That's Mel B's ass. That's Scary Spice.
Yeah. If you didn't see the video, this man, he calmly and cautiously made his way down to grabbing Mel B's booty.
He tapped it a couple times.
He tapped it a few times. When she didn't react to the tap,
he went for
the full cuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So he's an Irish entertainment manager and former judge on the X Factor, the British one. So I guess he got some juice, right?
I mean, I guess.
I don't know.
But does juice even matter when you're grabbing humans' asses?
I mean, juice mattered when you grabbed human testicles.
Yeah.
I mean, hey. You know?
I mean, it's 2018.
See, but the difference
is... the comments on the video was all like, oh, man, I wish I was that guy. Oh, man, I'd give it to her. And then every now and then you would see a, me too.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, it was just dog-ass men.
And Mel B checked them immediately. Yeah. And this was live TV. She wasn't worried about her career or what was going to happen or none of that once she checked them.
She's not supposed to be worried about her career. It's him that needs to be worried about his career, grabbing ass on TV.
Right.
Unsolicited ass grabbing on TV. You know?
Well, I guess because it made me think about the Terry Crews thing. Now, would it be different if dude had did that to Terry Crews on camera? Could Terry Crews check him then?
I think Terry Crews could have physically hit him back.
If it was on camera.
If it was on camera.
But because it wasn't, he couldn't do anything.
It was a private party. It's probably one of them Derrick Rose hotel parties where you got to leave your phone in the basket at the door.
Nah. Not for the celebrities though, right? Yeah?
Yeah. Derrick Rose used to throw some crazy parties.
Nah, I mean shit, but this is like a Hollywood insider type party, right? People who are in the club.
But it's like, Kanye and Kim Kardashian's wedding. You had to leave your phone in the basket at the door.
So they didn't let Scottie Pippen bring his phone in.
No. That's
crazy.
No. The only pictures we seen got taken down immediately because you wasn't supposed to take no pictures and put them out there.
Right. Right. So why do you think we didn't hear nothing about it? Because did you know about it before I showed you?
No.
And when I showed you, this was weeks ago, I think.
Damn, yeah. I didn't hear nothing about it.
Yeah. I just think it's like the shows like that, like America's Got Talent and the X Factor and all of these shows, like they play a more significant role in the programming than we think it do.
You think so? Because I mean,
hell yeah, man. Because it ain't. I don't think it's as strong as it's either not as strong as it was, or they took over a new demographic. Because think about season 1 through 4 of American Idol.
Yeah, like everybody was watching that.
Everybody, every week.
Now I've always had a problem with looking at people singing at me. Now you ever had a girlfriend that just sang you a song?
That's a nightmare that I never want to experience.
It's the weirdest feeling.
It makes me clam up and feel strange.
Yeah, because you gotta make eye contact.
Yeah.
When she's sitting there singing her heart out to you.
So serious and passionate. And you're just like, man, I'm hungry.
I don't really want to laugh, but this booger's tickling my nose right now.
Yeah, man. Let's see, it's like they singing this song. It's like some kind of way they entrancing you. Cause look at like Kelly Clarkson. Kelly Clarkson is overweight. She could go out on stage right now eating a Subway and just act like she about to sing and take another bite and do that for 30 minutes. And
But I mean, she earned her stripes though, right? Like
she can
she
sing.
got good, and she got famous, and then she was like, fuck this shit. I'm a country singer. I'm gonna be a regular human being. Yeah, I don't have to be Nicki Minaj.
It just seemed like that whole moniker of American Idol, and then you got this British dude that don't take no stuff, saying how awful you are.
Yeah,
like it just seemed like those kinds of shows do something, and they need to keep the continuity going. Because even Brother Love started a show, The Four.
Yeah.
So it's like
Khaled.
Yeah, that guy. But I don't know. It just seems to me like these shows are doing more to people than we think that they're doing. Like those shows are like the news.
I mean, I watched the X Factor this week. I don't know why.
Was the yodeling kid on the X Factor?
No, but the yodeling kid was on a plane the other day. So I followed Takashi Murakami on Instagram.
Shouts out to Takashi Murakami.
Shouts out. One of my favorites.
We don't do enough shout outs like we used to.
I only have 2 favorite artists of all times. I guess you could put Rello in there. Terrell from Vita Morte from Fat Tiger Workshop.
Let's not forget Joe Freshgoods.
Oh, he's not the artist, the artsy fartsy artist. That's Terrell's thing. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas dress artsy fartsy, man.
But Takashi Murakami and Hebrew Brantley.
I fucks with Hebrew Brantley.
If I could get a Hebrew Brantley to put on my wall, I would put it right here and never take it down.
Yeah, man.
Like, real talk. But I seen Takashi put up the yodeling kid on a plane, and they put this boy in the front of the plane
and let him yodel.
Made him yodel. They didn't let him yodel. They made him yodel.
Wait a minute. Was the plane in air?
No.
Oh, this is before takeoff?
Yeah, because everybody had their phones out.
Man, damn all that, man. Then put your seatbelt on and shut the hell up. Don't try to get to my destination.
Shut the hell up.
Yeah, exactly. Shut the hell up. Nah, man. That shit.
Yeah, man.
We spent enough time on the X Factor and MLB. But yeah, I think that I don't know. It's just some cases where you see this kind of stuff, like the whole Me Too movement. It's like some things get downplayed and some things get upplayed. I don't know why, but I know I remember the Africa Bambaataa thing. Now, when that broke,
you see, I heard a little bit about that on the news. I didn't, dive into it.
So it came out that Africa Bambaataa allegedly was molesting young boys, like at the height of the Zulu Nation. Like, this is all alleged. Nothing has been proven, but we had, I don't know if you know who Hassan Campbell is, but Hassan Campbell was one of the guys that came out and told his story about his interactions with Africa Bambaataa. And it was like, he was saying that dude had a book full of young boys that he went to see in every city he went to, and
he had a black book of young boys?
Yeah, and then one dude said he used to like just it's gonna get pretty graphic. Yeah. He used to do sexually explicit things to these younger boys in exchange for letting them be a part of the Zulu Nation. Right? So when that broke, shouts out to Star, by the way. Star broke that story.
Star, the network?
Nah, Star, the legendary DJ, one of the top 20 black DJs of all time, Star and Buck Wild fame. I mean, he was for an audience that was a little older. This predates like the internet and shit. So this was a hot 97 DJ, when New York was New York. You feel me?
Yeah, when the double XL.
Right, when double XL.
Cypher was the double XL freshman Cypher.
We're going to get to that in 1 second. Let me close this off. But yeah, we didn't see much coverage of that. I don't know why, but it's definitely something going on where they using the abuse and the Me Too movement. The Me Too movement is the Me Too movement.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with the people that use it as a vehicle for some other agenda.
Yeah.
So if it don't have wheels, they not going to get behind it.
I mean, same thing with the Black Lives Matter movement.
Yeah.
Like, you had a lot of people saying, well, the founder of the Black Lives Matter movement was this criminal, this bad guy, and then you had people out here, you had black people out here doing bad things, talking about Black Lives Matter.
Right.
Trying to hide behind the guise of a movement that's a positive movement, you know? And you had people doing bad things saying, but Black Lives Matter. well, no, stop being bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just people need something to something to stand behind. I can do whatever as long as I have this mask on.
Right. Like if I got this mustache on, you'll never see my real face.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's get to this XXL thing, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh, the XXL Freshman Cypher 2018, man. Let's talk about it. XXL, let's get some backstory, all right? XXL, in my opinion, was one of the most prestigious hip-hop publications. Like, I was one of the people, as a teenager, going to J.J. Pepper's on Addison and Western and stealing the copy of XXL every month. Mob up, go in there and take what you want. I was taking XXL.
Yeah,
you know
what I'm saying? XXL and it was the source.
Exactly. It was XXL and the source. It was even to the point where you had to pick a side.
Yeah.
Either you was going to look at the source or you was going to look at XXL.
Yeah. I remember that.
So it's safe to say XXL is a part of hip hop journalism history.
Yeah.
Like, this is one of the few that's still standing.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like nowadays, Andrew Barber got more pull than XXL.
Yeah, the internet is because of alternative media, man.
Shouts out to Andrew Barber.
Fake Sure Drive.
So I remember the first time I met Andrew Barber, I was standing outside of some event, and Lo had introduced me to him. And then Lo walked away, and I'm just standing there with me and Andrew, and he was like, "Hey, so what do you do?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I make music." And he's like, "Oh, all right." And then I didn't say nothing. Like, I really should have shot my shot. This was like 2000.
Shot your shot.
This was like 2009, 2010. Like, he was just getting on, but now he's like, he's up there. Yeah, I should have shot my shot back then. So shouts out to Andrew.
All right, so in 2009, the freshman lineup was Wale, B.O.B., Kid Cudi, and more people, right? And then since 2009, we had Macklemore, Kendrick, Schoolboy Q, YG, J. Cole, Big Sean. It's like, these are the guys that we seeing, right? For the freshman covers, right? Yeah. So in 2015, we had Dej Loaf, Fetty Wap, Gold Link, K-Camp, OG Macko, Rory, Shy Glizzy, Tink, Vince Staples, Chicago's own Tink. Shout out Tink.
Shouts out.
Vince Staples and Kid from G-Unit fame and Squad Up fame.
Yeah.
Right? So now this year, who do we got? It's 2018. We got
I don't know, 2015 might have been the last year.
Hey, man.
Well, 2017 was decent. They had Yachty and a couple other ones. Now Gold Link. Is Gold Link more Block Boy JB or is he more Chance the Rapper?
Nah, I couldn't tell you. I've never listened to Gold Link's music. The name is very popular. I hear the name everywhere. I just never took time out to listen to Gold Link.
I've heard a couple Gold Link songs, and they mostly sound like Chance. But then the shit that's on the radio sounds like the shit that's on the radio.
Right.
So who is he?
I don't know. Let's do some research and come back.
Yeah.
But this year's freshman class includes Ski Master Slum God from Fort Lauderdale, Lil Pump from Miami, Smoke Perp from Miami, Jid from it.
I fucks with Jid though.
Yeah, me too.
I fucks with him.
Yeah, Jid is dope. He's from Dreamville.
Yeah.
J. Cole's label, yeah.
Anybody on Dreamville is gonna be cold.
Yeah, we got Jid, we got Steph London from London, Block Boy JB from Memphis, Birmingham's YBN Namir, let's see, Wi-Fi's Funeral, he from Palm Beach, Florida, Trippie Redd from Canton, Ohio, and Waynesboro, Pennsylvania, Lil Skies, right? And he refused to attend the shoot. He had accepted and then ended up refusing. So I watched the video. You watched the video.
You made me watch the damn
I did make you watch the video. I made you watch the video because I know it gotta be people out here that feel like I feel. Not like a hater, but people who are familiar with Cypher's, the pedigree of such a publication like XXL, and what that publication represents to hip hop, right?
So, you notice I've talked about XXL and the source, and I talked about Fake Short Drive, and I talked about everything. As far as the 2018 Cypher, I'm only going to say one thing. A wise man once said nothing at all.
Well, I'm not very wise because I got to say something. Now, I'm no hater. I understand music is a form of expression and everybody deserves the opportunity to express themselves, right? When I think about ciphers, right? I think about the great ciphers that I've seen. I think about the Shady Cypher. I think about the TDE Cypher. I think about,
Flip Mode Cypher.
Right, the Flip Mode Cypher. I think about just battle rap in general, just competitive rap.
Now, I don't really like battle rap. I don't like the battle rap.
Right, right. A cipher is not so much battle rap, though. So it's competitive rap. Competitive rap amongst a group of MCs, to prove their supremacy as rappers.
But I guess that's the thing now. There's no more MCs. I mean, there's still MCs out there, but the guys that are making the freshman cover aren't MCs.
Right,
and these are fly-by-night guys who just automatically put out 2 songs. One of them got 100,000 views, so the other one got 1 million views.
See, I don't want to call them fly-by-night.
And they never really
because
sat there. They don't have a whole pad like this full of just rhymes.
I don't want to take it there because I don't want to discredit none of these people because obviously they put some kind of work in.
Why, you gonna get a beat on them?
No.
You gonna do a song with them?
No. The reason why I say that is because I don't want that to be the focal point. Is them being fly-by-night because we don't know because they're freshmen. We don't know how much staying power they got. Time will tell.
I mean, there's a couple guys on the list that, I like. Trippie Redd, he's everywhere.
Look, I'm gonna tell you like this.
And then you got Trippie Redd that's everywhere. You got Lil Pump, who did the interview with J. Cole, which I think is gonna solidify him at least 2 more years of, successful radio play and shows, selling out arenas and stuff. Well, not arenas, but selling out venues, But yeah, all the other guys that I don't know, I'm probably never, like Wi-Fi's Funeral. Like, these names are getting out of hand.
Wise man said. See, I don't want to take it there because I don't want to get away from the focal point of what I'm trying to say. Even though I may or may not agree with you, I can't go there specifically, right? What I will say is, I remember the first time I heard Akon Locked Up, right? I thought it was a joke record.
Yeah.
I thought we would never hear Akon again.
Yeah.
Akon is the Black Panther.
Akon is the Black Panther.
Yeah. All from that song Locked Up that sounded really different and really crazy that I thought was a joke record.
And I got in trouble for singing You Remind Me of My Jeep. Like, my mama was like, sing the right words to that song. If you're gonna sing the song, sing the right words.
Sing it right, young man.
And I'm like, those are other words to the song.
All right, so look, right? Let's get to the focal point. Because you were saying a lot of things that may be valid, but that's not the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is, given the kind of music that they make and the kind of artists that they are, you can't really call them MCs, right?
Yeah.
Can't call them MCs. And it's a fine line between what is rap and what isn't rap, right?
Yeah.
So I think they fall on the outside of what most people would consider rappity rap, right? So do we call it a cypher?
It didn't seem like a cypher.
It did. It seemed like they wrote a song together and did an in-studio performance.
It seemed like entertainment.
Yeah, like they threw money out.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
Like they did the shoot while rapping.
Yeah, like, why is there money falling out the sky at a XXL cypher?
Now and that's you put the cherry on top. I don't blame Block Boy JB. I don't blame Lil Pump. I don't blame Smoke Perk. That's what they do. They gonna do what they do. I don't want them to come into an arena and not do them.
Yeah.
Because that's why we like them. Because they do what they do well. I blame XXL because you are what was once the gold standard for hip hop.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
And it's like, this is like pandering. It's pandering because
it's catering to the new audience.
Nah, man.
Like,
it's a difference.
Like there's a difference between people who used to go to JJ Peppers and acquire.
Man, we used to take shit. Keep it real.
Double XL magazine.
We was taking everything.
Well, there's a difference between that generation and the generation that listens to Smoke Perp and Lil Pump.
Yeah.
You know, like it's two different generations. So they have to cater to their crowd, cater to the people who are going to get them the internet clicks, because they're not making money off the magazines no more. They're making money off the Sprite ad on the side of the article, or the fucking Ford ad on the side of the music video. Or, you know, that's how they get their money now.
So we got just as many of these rappers like Wi-Fi's Funeral and Smoke Perp and Lil Pump and Block Boy JB. As many of them as we got as many young lyricists.
I mean, who?
Like
you got like a Vince Staple, a Jid,
Denzel Curry, Isaiah Rashad. Like, it's a whole group of them.
You ain't like Isaiah Rashad.
That's not to say he's not a lyricist. It's just not my cup of hip hop.
I mean, Isaiah Rashad been out since like 2012, 2013.
But he ain't broke really. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like some of these kids been around for a while. It's just they never really broke until now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to spend too much time on it. I just wanted to say that as a fan of the culture, it seems like what dictates the culture, Paul. What dictates the culture has changed in these publications that we look to be the beacon of light that shine down on hip hop as it should be, and hip hop in its best representation are failing at their job, and it's disappointing to me. So I just wanted to point that out.
I'm just saying, like I said last week, is we're in a transitional time in hip hop. So it might look like they're failing, but they're just transitioning from the physical magazine to catering to the online community, you know. And it's a transitional period, so it might not look solid or right now, but it's gonna get there. Maybe next year's freshman class they'll have a better product to start off with, or have a better precursor, you know, or they'll have, you know, to build a stronger product. But I feel like, we're just in a transitional period when it comes to just generating income.
Well, let's hope they transition into some lyrics.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Like, it would be cool. Like, you see Bamboo.
Like, it's not that, and that, the reason why I got that opinion, because it's like, it ain't no rappers out here.
Like, it would be great if Outkast kids got together and made like a second Outkast, Bamboo and Seven.
Yeah.
What?
And then like King Combs.
Yeah, King Combs is cold.
Yeah, I like King Combs.
Yeah.
He's stunning like his daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that is what it is, man.
Yeah, how come he ain't make the freshman list?
That's what I'm saying, man. That's where the disappointment comes in, because it's like,
well, maybe next year.
You taking artists that reflect the same vein of the kind of music, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for something more diverse. Like, if I'm looking to find out who is new and hot in hip hop, you give me this group of people and I listen to their music, it's like I'm going to hear the same thing at least 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To whereas I'm looking for a robust group of musicians, making all kinds of music that I would listen to for different reasons. Mm-hmm. You know, so that's my beef, man. That's it.
Yeah. I'm done with that though. I didn't want to talk about that in the first place.
Hey, I had to.
She was garbage. What else we got here? We can talk about The Dream. That shit's crazy.
The Dream.
Shouts out to the American Dream. Like, yeah, that's his full name, right?
The American Dream.
Yeah. 23 mil.
23 million.
For only 75%.
Yeah. Still get to keep 25.
Yeah. I didn't know he did Baby for Justin Bieber.
Mm-hmm.
He did Umbrella for Rihanna.
Mm-hmm.
Single Ladies for Beyonce.
Mm-hmm. He did the 3 most powerful records in the last decade. The 3 most powerful pop records in the last decade. He did them.
Yeah.
Like, that's amazing. And he makes appearances on all of the influential records that come out for the culture.
Yeah.
Like without credit.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna see his name in the credits for 444.
Yeah.
You're not gonna see it. I think he was on, wasn't he on the Carter's album, the new album?
I think so.
Yeah, like
And
you
then
ain't gonna see the Dream on there for that.
He was on. No, that wasn't Pusha T new album, right? I ain't leaving with him. I'm 40 acres. That's not the new Pusha T, right? That's the last one that came out. My Name Is My Name.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Dream is. Shouts out to the Dream again.
Look, see, and that's something. I think there's something that if you're an artist, if you creating anything, if you are creative, this is what you should be paying attention to. Because even before we knew who the Dream was, we knew who Jay Holiday was.
Yeah.
Jay Holiday made that song Put You to Bed,
Yeah.
right? Now, this was before we even knew the Dream existed. But that was a banger.
That was him?
Yeah. That AA thing,
Yeah.
that was the Dream.
Ah.
Yeah. So it's like you had no clue who the Dream was, but Dream was in the background, writing his hits, selling his hits, getting his publishing.
Yeah.
And we went from him doing Bed to Rihanna Umbrella to Single Ladies to Justin Bieber to his songs, Rocking That Thing Like and all of that. And now we got him at 23 million for 75%.
He got shit with Mariah Carey. He
Yeah.
got shit with with everybody.
Like the man literally put the work first.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? To whereas you seeing artists showing off the byproducts of putting in the work, but with him, the show off is the work.
Yeah.
Like, man, this is what I got the money from. This is not the money.
He's not gonna get on stage at the XXL freshman Cypher
And do no
with fucking big diamond rings on his pinky.
He ain't gonna get on no Cypher at all.
Throwing money in the air and shit. Like he's just gonna go back to the studio and create another hit.
Yeah, the Dream, I remember he said, man, give me an hour and a bottle, and I'm gonna come out with a hit.
And he did it.
And he did it.
Both of them songs his first two big songs of his own.
Over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
On the real. The Dream is an inspiration to the culture, man. And at 75%, he's making 23 million.
Yeah.
So he's still gonna get checks plus this lump sum so he could maybe buy another island or something. Yeah. But we definitely love the Dream. Shouts out to the Dream, man. Congratulations, brother, on that new thing.
Yeah.
And let's hope you continue to give us that good music, man. Because without you, I feel like without the Dream, without Kid Cudi, without who else? Like without
you give Kid Cudi a lot of credit.
Come on, man. Come on.
You give that man so much credit.
That's because he deserves it, man.
I mean, I understand the harmonizing and the humming. You know, I mean, he's good, but he's not. Oh man, Kid Cudi.
You know what? You said exactly what I was about to say. He is good.
He is good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Besides Pusha T and like
really
Big Sean.
Really?
Like
really?
What did he contribute to Pusha T's album? What did he contribute to Big Sean's last album? Well, he wasn't really fucking with good music when Big Sean dropped his shit.
What did he contribute to Kanye's career?
Yeah, that's Kanye's career. I mean, Kanye is good music, but
I'm saying you just making the equivalencies for me at this point. So, you know.
Huh?
Hey, so I ate pizza this weekend.
Yeah, y'all niggas want some pizza?
Y'all niggas want some pizza? The internet ain't got no chill. And it continues.
To win.
Yes, continue. The internet will not be defeated. And we got your boy, Papa's in the house. Papa John. Hey, better ingredients, better pizza. Niggas like pizza.
Oh, man. See, so they're going to take his face off of the logo, right?
Yeah, and he chose to resign.
And they're going to take his face out of everything.
Uh-huh.
But he still owns 51% of the stocks.
Pretty much.
He's still the owner of the company. Like, Papa John's pizza was nasty anyway. I'm from Chicago.
No,
so,
it's I wouldn't say nasty.
I mean, not nasty, but Papa John's is like Domino's or a $5.
Right, it's fast food pizza.
Yeah, like it's
not real pizza.
Yeah, coming from Chicago, it doesn't affect me at all.
Yeah,
you know, like it's either Illuminati's, Pequod's. You go to Villas. You know, it's a lot of good pizza.
Still got his picture on the website though.
That is the website?
Yeah, this is Papa John's site. That's him.
Man. Click on it.
Click it. Yeah, but for those of you who don't know,
look,
I'm just talking about that picture. When you look at it through Google, I don't think you ever see him on the website. I ordered through the website before. But yeah, the founder of Papa John's resigned recently because of comments that he made during racial sensitivity training.
Now, I think you said something interesting the other day.
Mm-hmm.
You said that you think the N-word is more powerful than saying nigga.
Absolutely.
Like
Absolutely.
saying the N-word.
Because the N-word is the boogeyman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, expand on that.
All right, so nigga is a word,
Mm-hmm.
right? You say nigga all the time. I say nigga all the time. But
I try to keep it to a minimum.
But you say it.
Yeah.
You should be able to say it. And you shouldn't feel bad about saying it.
No, but I don't want to, you know, I try to call everybody a young man or a young lady.
Yeah.
You know.
But I'm just saying, I'm gonna say nigga if I feel like it because I can.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But here's the deal with the N-word thing, right? You take something like the word nigga, right? It's relatively benign in our community. What's up, my nigga? Hey, my nigga, what you on, nigga? nigga.
Nigga, don't mention me in the bathroom.
Nigga won a Grammy.
Yeah.
Right? So, when you take something like the word nigga that's been pretty much normalized in the ghetto, and then you bring somebody in and say, oh no, you can't say the N-word. It's like the N-word because... not the N-word.
Yeah.
Like you turning it into a nuclear weapon that if you mention it, it's just gonna blow up everything. Yeah. Like, man, you're giving it the power it previously had by turning it into this danger word.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like you can't. I'm not saying that. I'm saying don't call it the N-word. If you shouldn't be saying it, don't say the N-word. Don't say nigga. Don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Just say an individual.
Yeah. Like I used to work at Target, you know, and they like in sensitivity training or whatever they called it. They would like one of the rules in training was unless you positively have to, don't use race to describe a customer that needs help. So you would say, hey, that guy over there in the purple shirt is looking for a toy. Or that lady with the sundress on wants to know if we have diapers. Or, you know, like...
See, and I think that's uniquely American and partially Mexican. The whole identifying people as a race thing.
Mm.
Because I haven't seen this myself, but I heard like Mexican people will call like an Asian person El Chino.
Yeah.
So anybody of any Asian descent is Chino, right?
Yeah.
That's your description of them.
Yeah.
Like not the dude with the khakis on, not the dude with the Air Force Ones on, it's Chino.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you're a black person...
El Prieto or El Moreno.
Exactly. Yeah. Like that's the identifying factor. And then in the United States, you got don't identify people as their race.
Yeah.
Like that's just giving it an unnecessary power, turning it into something to be afraid of. Like, yes, I am black. Yes, he is white. Yes, that is a Korean man.
But I mean, it's the same thing as saying, yeah, that dyke want to know if you got some.
No. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. I can't tell your sexual orientation by looking at you.
Yeah. I'm not going to go there.
You went there already. You already there. I'm just saying that like it's not a crime to see, and that's that whole sensitivity that's tearing people apart from one another. Because I don't have a problem with you pointing out the fact that I'm black because yes, I am black.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem saying the white dude over there because he's a white dude.
Let me apologize though. I didn't mean to just say Dyke. You know,
You said Dyke though. You definitely said it.
I want to apologize, but I was just trying to be as insensitive as possible.
I mean, but Dyke is a title
For a fucking water pressure system, ain't it?
I mean, don't they do the Dyke March every year?
I don't know.
I think we know somebody that participates in such a march.
If that was it would be in the letters.
Right. So you didn't mean it in a form of malice.
No, I was just trying to make an example. I wasn't trying to
And I think we knew that, but you saying it just reinforces it.
Yeah.
Us at the faculty lounge, we don't judge. All right. Your gender is your own.
If you're not having sex with me, I don't care who you're having sex with.
Exactamundo.
That's it.
Yeah. But I don't see, and then so we got the whole race identity thing, right? So bam, I feel like I still could eat Papa John's and not feel no kind of way about it until I hear exactly the context in which he said the word nigga. Because it's like, I picture I've never been through racial sensitivity training. I picture it. I'm sitting in the room and the lady comes in and it's like sexual sensitivity training. Like, man, you don't call a Jewish person.
Yeah.
You know, you don't call a black person.
Mm-hmm. But now, in that same training that I was in, right? Get this. I actually went to SIU.
Yeah.
And there's a Papa John's across the street from the dorms.
Yeah.
Across from the May Smith, across from the Brush Towers. But yeah, in that training, this bitch asked everybody else in the room which college they went to. When it came to me, she just assumed I never went to college. Didn't even ask me if I went to college.
In the sensitivity training.
In the sensitivity training.
Yeah, man.
That's fucked up.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, man, it's not. And then you can't even say that she did it on purpose. It's just out of ignorance.
That's just the way she was raised.
It's just, exactly. You can't be, you lack of knowledge is no excuse. But at the same time, if I'm in a racial training session and I say, when you see a black person, don't refer to them as my nigga.
No.
I shouldn't have to forfeit what I created because of that. Like, man, I don't think that's right, man. Like,
see, Peyton Manning pulled all the way out.
Yeah, like if the dude was doing a service to educate people on how to address people and what not to say, I'm perfectly fine with that. And I like Papa John's.
I was never a Papa John's fan. When it comes to the less than $10 pizza, I'd take some Domino's.
But I probably wasn't going to be eating Papa John's anyway because of the NFL thing.
So how does that correlate?
So you said there's a Peyton Manning jersey in every Papa John's?
In Denver.
Yeah, in Denver, right? Yeah. And then the spokesperson for Papa John's up to this point was Peyton Manning.
Yeah, because he owns a bunch of...
The official pizza of the NFL is Papa John's.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
So it's like all of that tied into me, in the stance that I'm taking.
Yeah. And can I make a quick correlation? It's not on the list. I just want to talk about...
Damn that. The faculty lounge don't live by no lists.
You talked about the Black Panther earlier.
Yeah.
And I want to...
Talking about Akon.
I want to point out that Akon was born in St. Louis, Missouri, right? Born in St. Louis, Missouri, and is bringing all of this electricity to Africa, right?
Yeah.
And then you got Elon Musk, born in South Africa, who has vowed to fix the water problem in Flint, Michigan.
I don't want to say the word that I want to say because you told me that it made me seem strange to say the word.
What, weird?
I didn't say it.
What's weird about it?
It's
crazy, right?
It's an unorthodox correlation.
You got an African fixing the problems in America. And you got an American fixing the problems in Africa.
Yeah.
And they're under the guise of, Akon, look at that black guy. He must be African. He must be born in Africa.
Yeah.
And then you got Elon Musk who looks like he could have been born in the Silicon Valley. But he's actually born in Africa. And yeah, I just I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah. So the NFL, speaking of which, the NFL Players Association
Yeah, I don't know anything about this.
Right. I'm right. I'm just gonna touch on it since it's been like a rolling theme. Stop that, man. Stop it, man. Stop it, man. When I say touch on it, I mean I want to address it. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. Let's address the ongoing controversy, which is the state of the NFL.
Hashtag NFL money.
NFL money. What? We're gonna get more in depth. It gets deeper. So the NFL Players Association filed a grievance against the new rule, the Anthem rule.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I was looking at this. It's like, all right, so we see the Players Association actually stepping up to do something, right? And then I seen an interview with Pac-Man Jones, and he said something very enlightening. He's like, man, y'all filing grievances. Just find a different way to protest. Like they're gonna fine you for taking a knee. Just do something else.
I mean, but see, that's the thing. Like the guy who started it all got kicked out.
Mm-hmm.
And he is no longer, an NFL employee. So what else can you do? I mean, you can just not show up to the game, or you can do I don't know, African spiritual dance in the end zone, or you can do,
African spiritual dance.
Like, what can you do besides something as small as taking a knee?
Put your fist up, like John Carlos and Tommy Smith,
but
at the Olympics.
I don't know. You think that's gonna do something? Like I didn't.
Everybody knows what it means when you put your fist in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows. Yeah. There's an Afro pick with a fist on it. Yeah. We all know what holding your fist up means.
You see, that's the thing.
Power to the people.
You don't want it to be confused. Like the whole taking the knee thing started from cops killing people.
Mm-hmm.
Like you go to work to kill people.
Mm-hmm.
Like stop going to work and killing people. That's why the whole taking a knee thing is. Now, the Black Power fist is power to the people, but it's a different struggle. It's a different.
I thought it was all like the civil rights movement.
No. This is protesting police brutality. That's what the knee is. The knee was only to protest police brutality.
That's part of civil rights.
Yeah, but the police brutality is on its own a big deal. Like you got the police just killed somebody yesterday on 71st in exchange or 71st
right. You told me about it. I didn't know anything about it.
And then people went out there to protest. Now this was a barber with a 5-year-old daughter. I saw his last cut. Like the dude that got his hair cut 2 minutes before he walked outside and got killed by the police.
Mm-hmm.
And this was the guy that was bringing positive change to people's life. Every day you go to work 9 to 5. All the other barbers in the shop was like, he was a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
He came to work every day and he made people's lives better by making them look better and making them feel better about themselves. Right. That's all he was doing.
So look,
but then the police, people protesting his death by the hands of the police. Police set up a barricade, and then they broke their own barricade and started hitting people with billy clubs. And arresting people. Oh, you're going to jail because you just got your ass beat by the police because we just killed somebody.
See, and you know what that makes me think of? It makes me think of the Black Panther Party. Now, the reason why they changed the Second Amendment was to keep the Black Panther Party from arming themselves to fight police that would abuse them.
Yeah.
So that's why I associate what's going on now.
Change the Second Amendment.
They made it where I forget where it was, where you couldn't carry a loaded weapon or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was, but the Panthers, they were arming themselves. Mm-hmm. So like if the police got on dirt with you, you would be armed and ready to shoot. Yep. If they were armed and ready to shoot. Mm-hmm. And then they made it where it was illegal to carry a loaded weapon with you in your car.
Mm.
So all right, I want to read a quote from Jared Cook from the Raiders. Tight end. He said, we're here for a bigger platform. We're not just athletes. We're people that live this. It's people in our neighborhood. It's people that we grew up with. It's people that we know who are actually living through these circumstances. So when we speak on it, it's not like we're just speaking out of the side of our necks. It's things that actually touch home and things that we actually relate to. All I have to say is I just think it's sad that it's veered from something that stood for good and the whole narrative has changed into something that's negative when that was not what it was initially about in the first place.
Yeah.
And that's the perspective of the NFL Players Association. Now, Pac-Man Jones came out and said, man, find another way to protest. I mean, it's like I kind of respect it because it's like, all right, they can do whatever they want to do. We just figure out another way. You tell us we can't sit down, all right, we stand up and put our fists in the air. You tell us to put our fists down, all right, we put our heads down. Tell us we can't put our heads down, we turn our jerseys around. Like, it's always another way to show protest.
Yeah.
So it's
you
like
could do your end zone dance while they singing the national anthem.
Right. It could be. I'm not with that. I'm not with doing no dances or nothing while the anthem playing. Like, come on now. Yeah. Let's keep it at some level of respect.
Yeah. Oh, put your helmet on.
Yeah.
Don't take your hat off for that. Something.
Right. It's numerous. Right. It's numerous of simple things that we can do. Yeah.
All right, I see what you're saying.
But I think the bigger picture is that the NFL, to protect whatever this imaginary thing is they got going on, instead of...
it's not imaginary. It's billions of dollars being funneled into the NFL for promotion of the armed forces. That's why this whole thing is going on.
But an Army Ranger told Kaepernick taking a knee was the respectful way to do it.
But the NFL gets a big check from the armed forces.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's like, when the Army Ranger told him to do this, this is like, he said, all right, this is how you do it without disrespecting the people that fight for the country.
Yeah.
You take a knee.
And I mean, but you see all the military personnel who are coming out and saying, I'm on Kaepernick's side. I don't feel like he's disrespecting me.
Right. And that's what I'm saying.
I went out there and fought for him to be able to do that.
So how come the NFL just can't acquiesce to the movement?
Billions of dollars. Not millions, not trillions, billions of dollars. That's a direct quote from your president. Not millions, not trillions, but billions of dollars.
Right. I don't know.
That's what it is. It's money, man. Money talks.
But I just think the whole thing is inconsistent, man. It's all inconsistent. Like, you can't be an NFL player to show pride for an anthem that praises the freedoms that we have in this country and represent an organization that restricts said freedoms under penalty of taking money out of your pocket to feed your family that you literally risking your life every Sunday to get.
Yeah, you really are. Yeah. Concussions and memory loss.
Exactly. Becoming paralyzed, damaging your ligaments and joints and tendons every single Sunday and every practice.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand cops have a hard job to do.
Yeah.
I dropped my girl off at work the other day, and on the way home, I seen a female cop. She was like checking to see if this homeless man was still alive. And then she was like cleaning up all this shit off the bus stop. And I pulled up to the light and I look at her and she just looked at me like, I don't want to be doing this right now. This is like, why do I have to do this?
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of other shit besides killing black people that cops do.
Look, I have a lot of family members that are in law enforcement.
It's not an easy job. I don't want to take that away from them. But...
And I know that they went out, some of them are retired now, and they went out and they went and earned their money every day. Without hesitation, they'll run to defend what they needed to defend to
protect us.
No, to keep the oath that they took.
All right.
To satisfy the oath that they took when they took up the badge, right? So it's like it gotta be some gray. The problem that a lot of people have with police officers where we see these videos of injustice and brutality is that it's a blatant refusal of recognition of the gray.
You see, now, this is how I feel. I feel like for every video that I see a cop get out the car and teach that kid how to ride a bike, or get out the car and help that lady across the street with the groceries. I see 10 videos of cops saying, "Yeah, I killed motherfuckers. Yeah, I'm gonna get out this car and fuck with you." You know?
Oh yeah, let me pull that up.
Or you see a video of a drunk man harassing a Puerto Rican lady because she got on a Puerto Rican shirt.
Right, tell me about that because I don't know.
So the shirt that she has on
Mm-hmm.
actually looks exactly like Captain America's costume. It's like the red with the star and the stripes going down.
Right.
Like it looks exactly like Captain America's costume. Like she could have just told his ass that. I got on the fucking Captain America shirt, you know? But dude pull up on his bike, harassing her. She's out there with her permit and her family celebrating like her 24th birthday, a young girl, you know? And yeah, he comes up, starts harassing her. "You shouldn't be wearing that shirt in America. Oh, this is America. You're not going to change us. Nobody's going to change America. Oh, America's always going to be itself." You know? And then the cop comes up and don't do shit. He's standing 25 feet away from them. Dude is all in her face. You know? And
so the guy was inside of her personal space.
Yeah, she's steady moving around. "Hey, sir, I don't feel comfortable. Can you please stop him from getting so close to me?" Woo. He's just standing there.
Now, was this a police officer?
This was a Cook County Forest Preserve officer.
So he was a sworn officer.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And now her brother comes out, right? And he's like, "Hey, dude, get away from my sister. Leave her alone." And the cop tells her brother to stop fucking with dude.
Uh-huh.
And all the time, the cop was only there because dude was there. So now, instead of protecting the people that called him for protection, he's protecting the guy that's assaulting them. You know? Yeah. I mean, they put him on desk duty for like 2 days. Then he ended up resigning.
Yeah.
But it's fucked up because when you resign,
you're still getting
your pension and everything.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? You weren't even working when you were on the clock.
So this begs the question, like even if it wasn't a racial thing, it's just you having a bad day. Those are the bad days you can't afford to have.
Yeah, because you can't afford to have a bad day because everybody has cameras in their pockets.
Mm-hmm.
I
mean, and
Mm.
no matter who you are or where you work, that's just facts of life.
Yeah, I mean, you work at Target, you're having a bad day. You hit a customer, you're fired.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You work at a barber, you're a barber. You fuck up somebody lining, you're gonna get your ass whooped.
Something's gonna happen. Something will happen to you.
Yeah, you know, you work at a car wash and the machine's broken and it puts a dent in somebody's door. Now you have to buy them a new door.
Right.
Like there's consequences to your actions or your inactions.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, yeah. It's a notification.
All right.
Alrighty. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, So now we on to the police, right?
Yeah.
We talked about the Puerto Rican lady in the park just celebrating her birthday.
Did you see the pool thing?
I still haven't seen the pool thing. It was because he was wearing socks in the pool?
No. With the woman. The woman was with her kid. They live in the same housing area. And it's like they have a pool for residents.
No.
And she was going to the pool with her kid.
Mm-hmm.
And the white dude, this is just a regular citizen, just like her.
Mm-hmm.
Another resident of the complex.
Mm-hmm.
He comes up to the lady, asking her where she lives at. Is she a resident? And then asks her for her ID.
What?
Yeah, like this is just a regular person.
See, I don't.
She called the police though. She called the police, and the police came, and it's like it's not criminal at that point. It's still civil, so it's only so much the police could do. But
I mean, if I ask you for your ID,
and the lady said, like, man, I don't have a problem, officer, with showing you my ID.
Yeah.
But this, I don't know this dude. I don't know who he is. And he asking me where I live and for my ID. So it's like the police couldn't necessarily arrest the guy.
Yeah.
But they did tell him, like, man, you can't do that. And they asked him to apologize to the lady. And the lady like, man, yeah, are you going to apologize? Like, you was wrong.
Yeah.
Like, this is my kid and me going to swim. I live here like you.
Yeah.
The man refused. He didn't even say, I'm not going to apologize. He just walked off like ain't nobody say nothing to him. Let's go, Jimmy. Let's go. Jimmy, no, get your sandals. Come on, Jimmy. No, Jimmy. Come on. Let's go. That's what he did.
Hey, but I seen so a mother and a daughter, Mexican, was getting their ass whooped by these 2 white ladies that live across the street from them. And the son came out, started videotaping everything. Police came like, hey man, y'all go stand over there.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all go stand over there. If y'all make one more racial slur, y'all going to jail. You know what I'm saying? And then, oh, fuck them Mexicans. Them Mexicans don't even deserve to be here. Woo, woo, woo. Hey, we're better than them fat ass Mexican bitches. And then, boom, they got locked up. So, I mean, it's changing. It's not changing. It's still America. This shit's going on, so we talk about it.
Yeah.
So, how about, I don't know. We didn't talk about this off camera, but what do you say we stop talking about this shit?
Nah, I'm not with that.
I mean,
would you like to know why though?
Yeah.
The reason why I'm not with that, because there always needs to be a watchman on the wall. Everybody doesn't see everything. There are people we know that don't see what we see. People that don't have the perspective that we have. We had somebody comment on one of our videos about the Dan Ryan protest, where we pointed out that the narrative was changed from the citizens shutting down the highway to the state police shut down the highway. That's a deliberate change in the narrative. And people wouldn't make that connection.
Well, see, it was a peaceful protest. Now, if the people would have shut down the highway, maybe somebody would have died, but definitely a lot of people would have gone to jail.
But you can agree.
And nobody went to jail because the police shut down the highway.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And you could agree that them people would have went out onto that highway if the police was there or not.
Yeah.
That was going to happen.
They were going to shut down the whole highway.
Right.
But they waited to do it in a law-abiding, orderly fashion so that nobody got hurt and nobody went to jail.
See, that's what I'm saying. The citizenry provoked all of that.
But now, does somebody need to go to jail for it to matter?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I don't think that's the
times and
I don't think that's the point. See, that's the narrative they changing. They don't want it to look like how Martin Luther King went to jail.
Yeah, because that's what it would have been.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been, oh, this black guy was trespassing on the highway, so
we locked his ass up.
Yeah.
Nah. But the greater point is, we need people like us to point these things out and to point out where the narrative is going. Because it's like people look to us to talk about these things. So we absolutely have to talk about it.
Yeah,
if we don't talk about it, it's still gonna be talked about, man.
Yeah.
We are the watchmen on the wall. Read your Bibles, kids. Read your Bibles.
Where is it at? Ice-T said it best. He said,
Ice-T said a lot of things. Oh, here go the video right chin. Why are you looking for that? This is the boy in Chicago that got harassed by the police.
Oh, you kill motherfuckers?
How about I lock you up for walking in the street?
I'm walking across the street and I'm recording. Illegally? No, it's not. You say you shoot people and kill people? Oh, yes, you did. It's on camera, bro. Right, he said the shit.
See, I love seeing this. Young brothers is wise to the law, man, and know how to turn a compromising situation from it being compromising to them to being compromising to the people that's doing wrong. Like, it's the gift and the curse having these cameras, because it's a gift because dudes like this can't just do whatever he wants. Because if I'm recording live, you do it if you want to. And it's crazy. You so bold that even though you know you're being recorded, you still on dirt.
Yeah. And
you still going to try to get it off.
Because he might have thought, oh, yeah. So he's recording this into his phone to go post it later.
I could just break the phone.
He didn't know.
Like, this is going to the world right now.
On air right now. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Ice-T said it best. He said, don't you love when someone is trying to tell you about something that has been all over the net, but you have no fucking idea because you've been living your life? It drives them crazy. So I guess that right there is why we need to keep talking about it.
Yeah.
Because if we don't talk about it, people like that won't know about it.
We are the light that makes the darkness run away.
Like, my girl loves to tell me about anything Cardi B. You know? Like, the new Cardi B little girl meme, that's whatchamacallit. Like, she loves to bring that up, you know? But shit like this, like, real things going on.
Yeah.
That people that just don't go on the internet. I mean, everybody has access to the internet now.
Like the situation with the Puerto Rican lady. I'm on my phone all day long and I had no idea about it.
I mean, that shit was on the news.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying, I still didn't know. It was all on all major publications. Everybody's going to miss something. You know, and we doing a service to the people, man. We're doing a service to the people.
And Jabari Parker is back.
I like Jabari Parker.
He is a hometown hero. Yeah, well, he's a hometown baller.
And he come from Simeon.
Was it Simeon or was it OPRF?
No, he came from Simeon. He came from the same school as Rose. Straight out to Meon, boy.
Yeah, he is officially a Chicago Bull.
Hold on. Shouts out to Jabari Parker. Let's keep these shouts out going. We got to give as many shout outs as possible. Shout out to Derrick Rose.
Shout out to Ice-T.
Hey, shout out to Ice-T. It's not lemonade. Yeah, man. All right, so I think we did a good job today, man. We addressed a lot of things and
I mean,
I like that we explain our purpose, man. Our purpose is not necessarily to amuse you.
Yeah.
Boobity boobity boo. Hey, Cardi B. Oh, let's do the Shiggy challenge. Kiki, do you love me? That's not what we here for, man. We here to tell you what you need to know. You feel me, big dog?
Because you need to know.
Because you need to know one time.
Now, okay, we got two more things real quick. I don't know anything about the people that own Box Water. Can you explain that to me?
Oh, the DeVos family. The DeVos family own Box Water, and I was informed by my man Shaka Luther Garvey.
Shouts out to Shaka.
Shaka!
On the other side of the lake.
Exactly. He informed me that the DeVos family own the Box Water company, and they have a factory in Michigan. He said he used to live across the street from it, and he said it was all white people employed there. And he sent me an article about the racial water practices in Michigan. So it's pretty much and they hold political power in this country. So you do your own research about the DeVos family, but Box Water is not a product that we should be buying. I posted a video on my Instagram at Chicago Fog, man. You can check that out when you get time. And just research the DeVos family and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
Hey man, real talk, buy a water filter.
Yeah.
You know, just one of them little jugs that you pour the water into and it filters it. Yep. I always thought it was some bullshit until the other day I went and put some ice in a cup and I poured some pop on the ice and the ice just turned clear.
Yeah.
Like the water that the ice was made out of was clean
Couldn't
water.
see all the BS that's in tap water.
And it was actually clear. So it's cheaper than going out there and supporting these companies that really don't even care if you support them.
Yeah.
And it's just as good. And the last thing on the list, shouts out to the state of New York.
Oh yeah. People that was taking opioids now can suggest to their doctors that they like to get medical marijuana so they can smoke weed instead of taking dope.
Yeah, man. That is so cool, man.
Blessings to New York.
Now, I recently just quit smoking reefers. But that's for my personal shit. But yeah, man, if you can smoke weed instead of taking all these prescriptions and just having extra pills laying around that shouldn't be in the house, definitely.
Enjoy your marijuana, people.
Like a kid can, not saying that it's okay to do this, but a kid can eat your eighth and just be fucked up for a couple of hours. But if a kid gets in that pill bottle and takes 4 of those pills,
he's fucked.
He's gone.
We got to get up out of here, y'all.
Yeah, man.
We'll be back next week for something new. We got to get to the next period. So with that,
time to get back to the studio.
Double salute.